Don't you dare quit. Here is my current physique update right here. From barely lifting my arm, from that injury to now progressing at the gym. I wanted to show you guys a workout. If you're missing motivation, also just search on YouTube body transformation. Take a look at different people's physique. Get motivated. Just the fact that the body could accomplish amazing things if you are putting in the work. If you start now, right now we're in August, put in the work through all this, fall, winter, spring. Come next summer, you're not gonna have to start from scratch. So definitely start putting in the work now. I want to share with you my back and bicep routine. Feel free to follow along. I share very good tips that can help you in your journey.
All right, guys. So warming up with 5 minutes, something that if you pay attention to, right? If you could do 5 minutes of little activities, day by day, week by week, you start adding little 5 minute activities. A lot of people they don't do it at all. Like they'll neglect it, and you have no idea the compound effect that has on how many calories you burn. If you decide to do a little bit more, stay more active and don't skip that 5 minute warm up. Don't skip that 5 minute cool off. Uh, you know, go downstairs, go upstairs, wherever you're living at, do this chore, do that chore. If you're cutting those little calories by the end of the day, they add up so much that it's crazy. You could literally just add those up throughout the day. Parking far, whenever you get to the gym or you're going shopping, by the end of the day, you're looking at an extra 300, 500 calories, depending how much activity you actually did. So I'm gonna just warm up right now and go through my back and bicep workout. I'm gonna share some tips with you guys. It's the fact that I noticed that a lot of YouTubers they're finding ways to make new content, right? Which is obviously people get bored of the same old stuff. But the thing that a lot of us are just neglecting is the primary compound movements where like you don't see that anymore. Compound movements, you barely see it. Just the fact that we're all trying to get more views through fancy new science-based exercises, which are great, they're effective to building muscle, but then you're forgetting about your tendons, your ligaments, things like that that add up over time.
All right, so for the workout, I'm gonna warm up with some assisted pull-ups. It's a great way if you're starting out, guys, or if you're already advanced, you want to warm up, your joints and all that stuff. I like to, do a couple sets, and something I like to do is just stay in the bottom and get my scapula nice and pumped up. So I'll go all the way down, and I'll be right here. A little lean back. It's a good way to warm up, your whole entire back. It feels very good too. You can also, just stretch all the way, go down, then move all the way up. Depending how you feel, today I feel great, so it feels nice and smooth. Another good tip is like when you're warming up, don't be afraid to just keep it going. Keep doing a couple, 10, 15 reps, get the blood in. As long as you're not going to failure in your warm-ups, don't be afraid to not take any rest and just keep going, pump blood into it. Something that I learned from Jeff Nipper, it saves you a lot of time. Because if you just take 2 minute breaks every time you're warming up, the workouts are going to be that much longer. So just don't go to failure. All you want to do is just pump up, the muscle, get the blood in there. And if you feel good, man, go hard. Some days it's going to be rougher than others. Another warm up I like to do also in between sets is just, your lateral raises. Something they taught me in therapy for my shoulder. Get some blood in there. You can also do, remember high school? Warm up properly. That way, when you get older, you're not all beat up. Like that. I also like doing this one right here. Focusing right there on the serratus. There was a point where I couldn't even lift up this arm. And now it's just very easy. You can also do, of course, these. And of course the front raises. You could use weights or you could just do body weight. Body weight I feel is perfect to warm up for me. I'm still recovering from all, that fall, so taking my sweet time. All right, so right now I got 50 pounds right here, right? And I'm gonna see which looks better on contraction. I feel this one a lot more than regular pull-ups, which because of the wrist I struggle with. So I'm gonna see how the muscles fire, because I definitely feel this one more. I'm able to control it. All right, so now I'm gonna try it with no assistance. Let's see how the back looks when I get up there. Could definitely feel some discomfort on my right shoulder. Not a lot, but it's there. But with a little bit shoulder, just a little bit wider than shoulder width. It's all preference, but if you go a little bit wider, it's definitely gonna give you wider lats, since it's gonna work on your teres major and minor. Yeah, but I think for me personally, it's a little too uncomfortable. I definitely need more recovery on that. For that, right here. Oh yeah, my right side is still way too weak for that. I'm gonna stick with assisted. All right, so I got all my warm-up sets done. Remember, guys, if you wanna not take too long with your workouts, warm up, do your couple sets without resting. Don't wear yourself out. You could definitely do about 2 to 3 sets. Just warming up, getting that blood in there. Right now, I'm at 160. When I got my accident, I started, this December 2023, I started at 10 pounds, worked my way to 25. And the only back exercise I was able to do. And now I'm at 160. I'm gonna see if I could do at least 8 reps. I am cutting, so my strength is not really up there. And so I'm gonna give it my best right now, and I'll do about 2-3 sets of these. And depending on your schedule, guys, just change your sets according to what you can do. Something is better than nothing. Three. That's some good 9 reps there. Doing 160 again, second time. I'm gonna keep it at 160 now. I'm not gonna go any heavier. Just focus on manhandling this shit. Not going to extreme fader like Sam, because Sam got that sauce, that secret sauce. All right, so now this is the exercise I want to talk to you about. Bent over rows. This is the exercise a lot of people neglect. It's hard. It uses a lot of muscles to stabilize it, and it really, really will help you long term in the long run. It's more of a functional. Compound movement is the key, guys. Sure, you can skip it, here and there, but don't just take it out completely out of your exercise. I'm gonna show you how to do it with just no weight in the beginning. So it's like a stiff-legged deadlift. So when you stiff leg, you always go like this. That way you're using your glutes to stabilize. And then to make it easier, if you guys can't go really heavy, you could put some place to, put the bar on it. But otherwise, shoulder grip width. Nice shoulder width stance and back straight. Focus on stretch. And put it to your hips. This is more lower lats. More lower lats. And if you want more of a mid back and rear delts, you go a little bit higher, elbows flare out. If you're doing it right, you'll definitely feel it. All right, so a good way to progress with this is if you start with, let's say 15 reps, really focus on the muscle. If you start jerking it, you're not gonna build those tendons, those ligaments, your joints are gonna get all messed up. Something I see a lot is people wanna start just super heavy. You know, I'm just getting back into it, you know, full back routines, full bicep routines. So if I take my sweet time, I can build on this and then go from there. So same thing, shoulder width, just like a stiff leg deadlift. Go right there, get your back straight, use your glutes to stabilize your whole entire body, your core. Right there, squeeze, down. Down. That's 3. Control it. Control it. All right, so I'm gonna go for my second set with 35s on each side. Same thing. Also, your feet, plant them on the floor. Just really like feel the floor splitting open. It's gonna activate your legs more. It's gonna activate your core. Everything more stabilized, and it's a good workout, man. It's gonna help you a lot. You know, over all the sports that you do, your daily life, things like that. It's not the best exercise, I say, for focusing on back, but it's definitely one of the best to build just everything, which is what you want. Otherwise, you're just gonna have strong, big muscles, but weak ligaments and tendons and all that stuff. It's not good, man. So in this exercise, instead of using, your regular close grip, I like to switch it up and go a little bit with a wide bar. Hit more of my upper back. Just hold, hit the middle right there. You can hold it, slow, hold it. Hold it. You can feel that middle work. I was actually going to show us some dumbbell rows, but man, coming back, those bent over barbells just kicked my ass. So we're gonna keep with something effective, chest supported. Some T-rows. I'm only gonna do 2 sets of this one. I did my first one with a 45 and a 25. Now it's 2 plates. I'm telling you, those bent over rows, man, they something else. Definitely add them in your routine, guys. The order, it all depends on your goals, you can always do this first, or you could do, some dumbbell rows too, because stability muscles, man, they need to be worked. See, this is easy. This is all back, but this is easy compared to that shit. Six. So by the end of the workout, I was already swamped, man. Like I'm not used to having full workouts like this since I just came back about 2 months ago when the doctor gave me the full notice to be able to lift more than 40 pounds. Besides that, I was just doing light workouts just to maintain. And yeah, this workout got me, and it was with light weights. But anyways, just give it a shot, guys. For those of you that are still watching, don't forget to give it a thumbs like. Yeah, if the video is helpful. And for biceps, yeah, I just kept it simple. Barbell curls, just focusing on planting my feet, shoulder width apart, bracing my core, my chest, everything tight, and just using the biceps, to lift that weight up. And as far as exercises, I didn't do as much on this workout for biceps. Something that I try to do, I try to have more of a bicep focused day, and then since I train back and biceps twice a week, 1 week is mostly back, and then the other week is mostly bicep focused. I still go pretty hard on back because back is a big muscle, but I do pay more attention to my biceps. So I'll probably just do like lat pull downs. I'll go into biceps, really really put some effort into it. Just the fact, like, if you have a lagging part, why not dedicate more time to it? It's something that I've been reading on a lot. Is like, if you want a specific, like, girls train legs, they have amazing legs, they put in a lot of work in it. So you want to treat your biceps the same way. Make sure that you at least give it one fully focused day to perform your best, especially like if you're bulking, right? If you're bulking, you're gonna progress best when you're giving it a lot of attention and putting in a lot of time into it. And my some good exercises, doing that one hand preacher curl gives you a really really good stretch. Very nice to just start the workout and then end up with with two hands going pretty decent on this. I could do about 80 pounds. Keep in mind that, for those of you that don't know, I did break my wrist, and I'm just coming back into it. And here, focusing on the brachialis, real good exercise. It's a hammer curl, but like towards your chest. If you try to do this movement without the weight and you touch on your brachialis, you'll definitely feel it activate. It's better, but I find it better with cables. I gave it dumbbells a shot. It felt pretty easy. It's still a good exercise, but I definitely prefer like the rope for this exercise. Next video, you'll probably see me doing that. And here is some posing. Just practicing the posing. Currently in the morning, I'm 164. I had a couple of sick days this past week, and and started eating a lot of junk food. Had a family over and all that stuff, but just going through the poses. I'm still gonna do. Well, at least I'm gonna try to finish that. The last 10 pounds. Show you guys, the progress over time. But yeah, this is me currently going through, the routines, trying to get used to it again. It was a pain in the ass with that shoulder, man. Lifting up the arm was just a battle itself. Right here, hitting a front double, and I still gotta practice. I think I got scoliosis or some shit, or I'm missing a rib on one side, but definitely gotta practice on the vacuum posing and all that stuff, because I have a lot of imbalances. Here's my side chest, and just practicing a little bit. But anyways, guys, I know it's a long video. For those of you that watched a lot of it, appreciate you. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and of course, hold on to the channel, man. I'll talk to you guys next time.